When conversation turns to retro gaming, it eventually turns to that topic of emulation, and I'm not talking quite much about that topic yet. But what I am talking about is something that became much more widespread after the arrival of emulation, and that is ROM hacking. ROM hacking basically involves changing a game in some way, either cosmetically or mechanically, and there are ROM hacks to translate Japanese text to English, adding characters from other games, or even making entirely new levels for an existing release. Sure, early attempts at hacking were puerile, as this footage from Dig Dug Hack Baby Maker shows. However, some really clever things can be done with hacking a game, proven by the hack that I'm about to show you. And I'm not going to tell you what it is and what it does, you're just going to have to watch this video for that surprise. For your entertainment, here is the Sonic 2 hack, Sonic XL. So we have the iconic Sega intro, and yeah, apart from this little intro here, it looks pretty similar to what Sonic 2 normally looks like. You know, and as I mentioned a few weeks ago, Sonic 2 is a wonderful, wonderful game. But let's play this hack and see what happens. So it's all pretty pedestrian, you've got your Sonic, your Tails, but those rings do look a little bit different. So the sound effect for those rings isn't quite the usual jingle jangle you get either. So let's just carry on and just see what happens as I pick up these. Okay, so Sonic's looking a little bit different. I'm just going to lose this. He seems to be getting a bit of a podgy belly. I don't know if you can see that here. Yep, podgy belly. So let's collect some more of these rings. Oh no, I've lost a few there. Okay, Sonic's really fat now, and this is actually affecting my ability to play the game. So, oh, he's really chugging along now. What's going on here? He's really struggling to pull up the pace. Oh god, he's really obese at the moment. What has happened to poor Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm going to keep eating these onion rings to see. Oh, he's just stopped moving completely. He has got too fat to even move. Even being hit by any projectiles is not doing anything to help, and he's died. I can only assume that he's died of obesity. Okay, so now that's out the bag, I'm guessing the idea is that I am not supposed to get rings. So I'm just going to avoid getting rings whatsoever, which is not really what you're supposed to do in Sonic, so it's quite weird to have to play the game completely avoiding him. You know, I could just keep making him fat, because that seems to be entertainment itself for me. Okay, so I've got the speed boots, and I can kind of still run quite fast, although I've still got that really podgy belly. He's really tiring out. Oh, he's fat again. I think he's going to die of obesity any minute. I can't even move. Yep, he's died again. Oh god. Let's see if I can actually reach the end of the level here. Poor Sonic. Poor Sonic. All these onion rings he's eating, making him very, very fat. No, Tails, don't get the rings. I think Tails is trying to make me fat by collecting the rings. But we don't want that, Tails. No collecting the rings. Oh no. Please don't make me get fat. Oh no, I'm already getting the podgy belly. The podgy belly is not doing me. Ah, no, don't want the rings. Don't want the rings. The rings are bad. Ah, no. Oh, there's no. I'm gonna have to get the rings. There's no avoiding it, is there? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? How do I not get the rings? Oh, I can't even jump. Look, I can barely jump a few meters. I can't even spin dash anymore. Oh look, I can do that. That kind of works. And maybe I have to take a run up. Maybe that's how we get past this bit. I'm so fat I can't even get up the ramp. Oh, he's still really fat. What's this? Question mark block. Oh. Let's see if I can get the... Oh, okay, so the question blocks make me thin again. That's a relief. Okay, this is a very interesting take on Sonic, not being able to get rings at all. It's quite difficult, actually. No, avoid that. Okay, nearly in the level. Oh, I've just got that belly, but I think I'm going to be okay. That was the hardest first level of Sonic I've ever played, I think. But it's a very interesting hack, I think you'd agree. It's very different, very silly. But it must have taken a lot just to kind of get it to change the sprite every time he gets a few rings. That's quite clever. Him just kind of picking up a few of these rings, and he just gets that little belly. It's all very ridiculous. I don't know where this came from, but I love it. I think that's really, you get the gist of what this hack is all about. It's quite clever. Maybe I'll do some more hacks like this in future, because some of them are actually quite funny. I'm going to leave you there with Podgy Sonic. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Retrocast. This very different episode of the Retrocast. Just remember, kids, eating onion rings all the time is not good for you. It can lead to slowness, shortness of breath, and even death. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, happy gaming.
I'm not asking a lot. It's just, I just, if I could just win the lottery or something, you know, and I'd just live happier. And the thing is,
should have backed the God is Geek Patreon.